inside the boat at all times during our journey. As you all may have already noticed, there's only one way into Storybook Land, and that's through the jaws of Monstro, the giant whale that once swallowed Pinocchio and Geppetto. But there's no need to fear, folks, because due to the fire that Pinocchio once built inside Monstro, it tickled his stomach and caused him to sneeze so hard he blew his own tail right off, creating our very own special entrance to Storybook Land. Just around the bend here to our left, you'll see the cave where the big bad wolf lives. But he'll huff and he'll puff his way across the canal to get to the houses of the three little pigs, where there's one made of straw, one made of sticks, and Practical Pig's house made of 100% wolf-proof brick. Here on our left, you'll see the English village where Alice lives. Alice likes to spend her days sitting by that old mill, just staring up at the sky and daydreaming. And if you follow the small cobblestone path down, you'll see the rabbit hole where Alice went down, down, down on her many adventures to Wonderland. Here in the center of our canal is London Park from the film Peter Pan. Here, Michael, John, and Wendy Darling all flew over this park as they followed Peter to Neverland, a place where they never, ever, ever had to grow up. Straight ahead is the city of Agrabah, a city of mystery and enchantment. Up on top sits the Sultan's palace, and just below it is the busy marketplace where Aladdin first met Jasmine. It is said the very last thing Aladdin stole from there was not a loaf of bread, but Jasmine's heart.
Aww.
And right through these very rose-covered arches, Aladdin first took Jasmine on a magic carpet right into a whole new world.
You wave. Don't let's go on this ferry, gang. Take a picture of really nice story too.
Alright everybody, please be sure to keep those hands and fingers inside the boat and try not to reach out for any gold or goodies, because we are now entering the Cave of Wonders. Here Abu and Aladdin discovered a treasure more precious than all the others, a magic lamp accompanied with his very own genie.
There's a lamp, so
Over the 7 hills and through the 7 waterfalls, here on our right is the forest cottage of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. And just beyond it in the rocks is the mine where the dwarfs still whistle while they work. Here on our left, you may recognize the chateau that Cinderella once shared with her wicked stepmother and 2 evil stepsisters. But she now lives happily ever after up on top in that beautiful fairy tale castle with her Prince Charming. And if you look closely in the center of the mountain, you'll see the small orange pumpkin that was once her carriage.
oh, there it is. Do you see that pumpkin, Zoe? See? There's a pumpkin up there. It's her carriage.
Here on our left in this unusual arrangement being held together by those giant cross stitches is our giant patchwork quilt inspired by Disney's Lullaby Land. Our quilt is made up of over 20 different kinds of desert blooms. And in case you were wondering, all of the trees and plants inside Storybook Land are real and have been miniaturized by a special process known only to Tinkerbell and a few of our special Disneyland gardeners, of course. Some of the trees inside the attraction are some of Fantasyland's oldest residents, reaching up to 150 years old. Up ahead to our left is Toad Hall from the story The Wind in the Willows, and just below the little tree stump is Mole's house. He's Mr. Toad's very best friend. Unfortunately, neither one of them are home right now. They're both off on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. Here we have the 3 Dutch mills from the Academy Award-winning film, The Old Mill. The middle mill may look a bit familiar, as it was once the shelter to all the local animals during a terrible winter storm. And below those snowy mountains is the village where Pinocchio lives. In Geppetto's workshop down at the bottom, Pinocchio wished upon a star, and the little wooden puppet boy came to life. As ahead to our right, you may have spotted that Prince Eric's ship has been docked at the beach. It is the same beach where Ariel saved Prince Eric and later took her first steps on land. They now live in that beautiful seaside castle that sits high on that bluff. And lastly, just beyond our waterfall is Pete Triton, Ariel's father. He still lives in the magical underwater kingdom where Ariel grew up with all the mermaids, Sebastian and Flounder. But like all stories, our trip to Storybook Land has come to an end, and we must now return to our own little world. Please be sure to remain seated, keeping those hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat and away from the dock. At the count of